Alright, welcome back everybody. Got myself a snack and we're gonna finish our reading here. So, yeah, we're in Indigenous Life Forms, Herbivores Large, Arctic Ray. So yeah, we'll finish the reading and then we'll go check out that distress signal. That'll be the next move. So yeah, Arctic ray, a fast-moving ray species, well adapted to low-temperature environments. Two sets of wing-like fins enable this ray to quickly change direction and accelerate. Like other rays, it is exclusively herbivorous. Assessment, harmless. Very pretty, though. I like them. Sea monkey. A medium-sized intelligent herbivore, which shows great interest in other life forms and their possessions. More research is needed to understand this life form and its behavior. Two finger-like appendages on each forearm are tipped with suction pads for basic object manipulation. Its large turquoise crest is made of rigid bone and is possibly used as a ram, although this has not been observed. Sea monkeys roam the ocean almost playfully, largely fearless of predators. Seen to form small nests where they hoard objects of interest for unknown purposes. Assessment: investigate with caution. Sea monkey nest. Sea monkey nests are large bowl-like structures made of packed sediment and plant matter. The sea monkeys use their wide, flat tails to pack the materials and form the structure of the nest. Sea monkeys are naturally curious creatures, often drawn to metallic objects, or metallic materials, which they gather to reinforce the sides of their nests. Okay. Sky ray. Such a weird thing. The sky ray has a bird-like head and feathered wings, which enable it to fly. Sky rays are commonly found circling floating structures and rarely venture far out to sea. They will perch on dry land, but are prone to flee on approach. 1. Wings. Although its wings give it some resemblance in silhouette to the waterborne rays on 4546b, analysis shows no greater genetic overlap with those species than the planetary average. In fact, the sky ray appears to have split off the evolutionary tree much earlier than most. Diet. Largely seed-based, sky rays have not been observed diving for food, which implies they rely on land-based plants for their survival. Assessment. Presence may indicate nearby dry land, which is a good little thing to know that. Oh wait, there's another herbivore. Oh, Titan holefish. There we go. Such a derpy-looking guy. I love him. Titan holefish, a large, docile herbivore which emits oxygen and is defended by the small, aggressive symbiotes which accompany them. Slow, stupid, and delicious. Complex gills line the inside of the hole, drawing cold water in and emitting warm, oxygen-rich water in its place. Attracts symbiotes, which make the holefish their home and fiercely ward off any approaching life form. Migrates more or less at random, feeding from nutrients deposited by the symbiotes. The Titan holefish has evolved entirely beyond basic survival mechanisms like speed, intelligence, or hunting. It exists in a semi-permanent state of unreflective calm, swimming forward on impulse, fully trusting the complex ecosystem which supports it. Assessment: valuable oxygen source if you can reach it. That's interesting. Okay, small herbivores. We've got our Arctic peepers. Fast prey fish, camouflaged against the ice. Like the common peeper, it is fast and relatively intelligent, allowing it to survive in large numbers. Research notes: don't like the auto-generated names, suggest ice clops. Oh my. Assessment: edible. Bladderfish. This unusual herbivore appears to be mostly defenseless and bears little resemblance to the other life forms around it. Semi-permeable bladder. The bladderfish is able to filter air and seawater into its body cavity through a unique membrane which surrounds its spine-like bladder. This allows it to remove and consume organic particulate caught on the way and adjust its buoyancy. Such a weird fish. Open-ended vascular tubing. Can be angled and contracted to pump out water and achieve low-velocity guided propulsion. Largely oblivious to threats and practically immobile at night, its only identified defense mechanism is that it's composed almost entirely of water, air, and cartilage. Assessment: edible. Oxygen may be retrieved from the bladder and added to tanks on consumption. Oh, interesting. Membrane has applications as a natural water filter. Boomerang. Oh, I never really noticed the teeth. A herbivore encountered in large numbers, found to frequent shallow waters and move in schools. Serrated teeth suggests an adaptation for grinding corals other herbivores are unable to digest. Twin fins, usually the species' two fins are a cartilaginous. I've never really seen that word. Extension of its skeleton. They are less prone to damage and provide superior propulsion, but are also harder to grow back. The bright blue tips are in fact the ends of its digestive tract. Okay. Where the luminescence of the corals it consumes is mostly focused. That is weird. Most attractive during the daylight hours and prone to flee on approach, the boomerang can more easily be observed at night when its luminescence gives it away and it seeks the shelter of the seabed. Assessment: edible. Featherfish. The featherfish is a common species that lives in various biomes. Its coloring is distinct but also functional. The bright white on the belly of the fish helps keep it safe from predators below, blending in with sunlight coming through the surface of the water. Fair enough. And then we get the hoopfish, which is another weird-looking fish. Small school mentality prey fish with a unique method of propulsion and a distant relative of the bladderfish. Antennae. Rather than swimming, this life form uses its fine green antennae, which encircle its body, to alter the composition of the water in front of it, allowing it to sail into the low-density space created, which is weird. Purple-green coloration may be camouflage adaptation for mid-range light wavelengths, possibly indicating the hoopfish is more active at dawn and dusk. Behavior: while schools of hoopfish will form periodically and evade predators en masse, this behavior is more social than it is defensive. The lone hoopfish are often found hunting for food and displaying generally curious behavior. Assessment: edible. And the spinnerfish. We've only run across one of these. Well, a few of these down in like the sea monkey area. That's what I'm calling it, like that green zone where the kelp brood is. A bizarre fish with star-like fins which it spins to generate propulsion. Capable of very high speeds in straight line. Slow, wide turning circle. Like other small prey fish, they feed on a variety of seeds and grasses around the seabed. Assessment: edible. And goofy looking. Does it have an eye on either side, or is it just one eye? That would be weird. And leviathans. Glow whale. Glow whales are communal leviathans, approximately 30 meters long, often found swimming in the open ocean, and occasionally breaching the surface. Photophores. Glow whales contain several types of bioluminescence. Perhaps the most noteworthy are their photophores, which are incandescent glandular organs found at the corners of their eyes and the pods at the tip of their sail-like pectoral fins. Glow horns. The glow whale's blue horns behave similarly to tuning forks. The horns receive waves of sound in the water and help glow whales identify members of their pod from a distance. This ability is also used in hunting shoals to determine positioning of potential food sources. That's pretty cool. When pods of whales are at play, they emit a harmonious series of notes that can resonate in their horns and release a series of chemicals that appears to create a joyful response in nearby whales. This note's frequency is too high to be heard by human ears. Assessment: passive, harbors barnacles and algae. So yeah, like I thought, it's more or less the functional equivalent of the reef backs. Alright, and then flora. Exploitable. We've got creepvine. Kelp species concentrated in large forests. In shallow, sandy waters, loose rocks anchor the plant to the seafloor, from where it grows steadily toward the surface in pursuit of sunlight. The stem is fibrous and rich in iron, making it both a viable base material for fabrication of textiles as well as a basic foodstuff. Assessment: vital alien resource, edible, and construction. Honeycomb fungus. This hardy fungus erupts through the thick ice shelf. It sends a collection of hyphae, filaments that collect nutrients and moisture, deep into the ice shelf until it hits permafrost. From there, the hyphae intertwine into a thick root-like system called mycelia cords. These mycelium efficiently pull nutrients from the soil. It says exploitable. What can I exploit it for? Maybe food? Maybe it's a food source. Lantern tree. A conglomeration of individual vines which rely on one another for structural support. Grows exclusively on fertile land. Each vine produces orange lantern-shaped fruits with minimal nutrition and hydration value. Assessment edible in an emergency. It's cool that it's like not a single tree, it's actually just a bunch of roots that have evolved to intertangle themselves for structural support. That's a cool concept, I like that. Sulfur plant. These plants appear to serve as nests for the explosive organisms which guard them. The outer petals are undamaged by the presence of the inhabiting creatures, suggesting a complex co-development. The plant has evolved to feed on nutrients and minerals deposited within it by the fish. Sulfuric deposits on the inner leaves provide an insight into the mechanism by which the creatures explode. Assessment. Sulfur has applications in construction of the repair tool. Yep. Trinity barnacle. Trinity barnacles can be found near sea vents and geothermal hotspots, often in clusters. They feature a thick capitulum, shell casing, that allows them to survive in the very warm water temperatures. Mature barnacles develop a triad of ocelli, which are rudimentary photoreceptors. Alright, it also says exploitable for those, so I wonder in what way. Land. Blue scrub brush. The blue scrub brush is an unusual plant for this climate, unlike other plants that manage to thrive in extreme cold, which typically grow close to the ground and lack leaves to prevent the moisture loss. The blue scrub brush is tall with a fur-like leaf. Within the hollow leaves are chambered pores, which capture and store the sun's heat. Also pretty cool. Horseshoe shrub, yeah. Horseshoe shrub is a terrestrial plant that thrives in warm conditions. Visual identification is easy due to the thick crown of leaves on its bifurcated trunk. The trunk has a thick fibrous core that stores water for its fruiting body. Assessment. Fruit can be harvested and planted and could be a sustainable food source, which we're going to find out just how sustainable it is. And then thermal lily. The thermal lily is an unusual terrestrial plant, typically found on cliff walls. During the day, it points its face toward the sun, absorbing thermal radiation and storing it internally. At night, the thermal lily's petals close to reduce heat loss, and it relies on its heat stores to survive the harsh Arctic conditions. Also a really cool idea. And then we've got C. Bullseye shrooms. Harvestable fungi found growing near coral bridges. Mushrooms are noteworthy for their thick, meaty caps. These caps manage to produce a small amount of chlorophyll, which makes it capable of some photosynthesis, but the mushroom still gets most of its nutrients from the dead matter in the seafloor. Harvestable and plantable. Coral bridge. Coral bridges are formed by rapidly growing coral polyps that exhibit thigmotropism? Which causes growth in response to stimuli or when touching a solid object. Coral bridges grow in thick, twisted patterns that anchor onto rocks or other coral, and the underside is covered in colonies of blue barnacles, which is pretty cool. They're very cool looking. Let's see. Crescent moon coral. Crescent moon coral prefers to grow vertically, similar to a vine. The branching filaments connecting the crescent to the red stem contain tiny flagellum that pull in various microorganisms for nourishment. Also very cool looking. Double lung plant. A variation of the Luna plant, the double lung plant grows in shallow water. Branches grow off the main stem, and each branch develops a chamber. Each chamber is self-sustained by its branch. If one branch dies or is destroyed, the other branch chambers will utilize the nutrients left behind. Eventually, a new chamber will grow in the empty space, which is also cool. I'm surprised we can't use that for something. Frost anemone grows on the underside of ice floes and icebergs. The anemone's tendrils are covered in thin stinging hairs that paralyze small fish and plankton that are broken down for nutrients. These tendrils should be trimmed to effectively harvest the edible heart. Carefully harvest for high nutritional value. I don't recall it being that high. It was decent, though. Hydrothermal vent. Hydrothermal vents are created when water filters through cracks in the planetary crust and ultimately collides with hot magma. As a result, superheated water is propelled upwards, bursting through the ocean floor. The water temperature at the vent opening was once hot enough to melt lead. The application of temperature and pressure over time resulted in the emerging rock structure. Despite the intense temperatures, those vents are home to their own ecosystems of life. At the bottom of the food chain, chemosynthetic microorganisms are found, life forms that feed off the vent's chemical emissions. So similar to in our own world. That. Let's see. Contrary to its name, the visible aspect of the kelp root is a thick, twisted stem. The root system anchors deep into the rocky walls of the cave. Some kelp roots grow a pustule along the stem, which are formed by the plant slowly ejecting out toxic materials that are absorbed by the extensive root system. Assessment. Harvestable for resources used in fabrication. Yep. We've got a few of those already. Okay, Luna plant. The Luna plant grows in shallow water. Branches grow off the main stem and create irregular rudimentary chambers. If one branch dies or is destroyed, the other branch chambers... Okay, same as the double lung, because it said it's just a variation of the Luna plant, essentially. Oxygen plant. The oxygen plant produces a harvestable reserve of oxygen in its bioluminescent floating bulb. It is hypothesized that this attracts territorial air-breathing fauna, forming a symbiotic relationship that protects the plant from herbivorous fish. Assessment. Underwater source of breathable oxygen, useful in freediving scenarios. We've noticed. Pink narrowleaf. Thick grass-like species, grows in small clusters near coral bridges. Short, sweet, and to the point. Love it. Radiant sieve? Sieve? Radiant that's the word for sieve, isn't it? That's how you spell sieve, I think. Radiant sieve coral. The light-emitting plant is reminiscent of a sieve or a colander. Yeah, sieve. Yeah. Ribbon plant. The ribbon plant contains a highly concentrated sulfuric acid and can be harvested for use in battery fabrication. The sulfuric acid evolved as an evolutionary defense mechanism to discourage fauna from eating the leaves of the ribbon plant. When harvesting the plant, the core must not be compromised in order to avoid creating an exothermic chemical reaction. Fair enough. Scaly maw anemone. It prefers shallow water and ample exposure to sunlight, and exists in a symbiotic relationship with a species of vibrant algae that live atop the anemone's trunk. These algae thrive in the sun and create a thin, scaly bacterial mat around the structure of the anemone as they feed on other microorganisms that filter through the anemone's water space. That's cool. Shelf coral. Type of stony coral, commonly found growing along rocky ledges. Stony corals have hardened biocomposite skeletons, exoskeletons. My god, I can't read. Stony corals have hardened biocomposite exoskeletons. The coral's polyps continuously grow upward and outwards in thin layers, creating the groove shelf appearance. Cool. Twisted mandrake grows in temperate coral zones. Its leafy canopy photosynthesizes sunlight while providing shade to the bulbous structures underneath. And then finally, the violet bow, a common luminescent plant which grows in patches on the seabed. Wonderful. And then finally, tech. Okay. Aquarium. The aquarium is designed to hold and sustain up to 8 small aquatic organisms and fits inside a regular multi-purpose habitat room. The aquatic creatures make up to 70% of all known species, making the aquarium a commonly deployed tool in many exploratory operations. It is just as often used to house livestock for later consumption as it is to hold specimens for xeno research. An automated environment regulation system means there is no need to feed or care for your subjects. And B, due to its size, the regular aquarium is not rated for breeding applications, and creatures are highly unlikely to mate. Construct a full-size alien containment unit for this purpose. Oh, so they may actually breed in the alien containment one? That's cool. Bulkhead door is designed to separate compartments while reinforcing structural integrity, and its solid titanium frame with its solid titanium frame. The door can be opened and closed to seal off compartments in the event of fire or flooding, or simply for privacy. Control room, an essential part of outpost engineering, created in response to environments with limited energy generation options. Centrally located 3D console provides an overview of current base layout. Interactive projection toggles power in individual rooms for finite energy control. Detailed wall-mounted display audits and discloses hull stability and energy consumption. Customizing station controls, identifying base details including name and exterior colors. Atomic clock reports pinpoint accurate local time, which is pretty nice. It's pretty cool that you seem to be able to, like, toggle off certain rooms for, maintaining power. Oh, I skipped equipment. Okay, we'll do equipment after. Fabricator. Technology is the power to rearrange matter at the atomic level. It was the catalyst behind the Great Expansion and remains the backbone of the modern world. Fabricators come in all shapes and sizes, but the most common are small enough to be wall-mounted and are used for everything from constructing everyday implements to cooking dinner. It is common today for households to keep a store of generic base materials on hand for any eventuality. Floodlight. Standard issue floodlight is designed to focus a bright beam of light in a single direction. Useful in all kinds of industrial and emergency operations, functions in all known environments. Habitat Builder. The Altera handheld habitat builder has been an essential tool for xenoscientists, colonists, and emergency relief crews across 11 different transgovs for more than 50 years. Habitat modules are hermetically sealed from the outside environment, built on land, underwater, or in a vacuum. Habitats can be enhanced to become long-term homes, remote research stations, defensive outposts, and more. Quick start guide. Select the basic compartment from the build menu and place it somewhere opportune. Add a hatch to access the compartment. Build a solar panel to power the habitat's oxygen generator. Construct useful interior modules like radios, rechargers, and storage solutions. Primary habitat systems like oxygen generation and flood control, as well as modules like the fabricator draw power and will not function without it. Okay. Additional compartments produce overall hull integrity depending on the external pressure. Quick build habitats, a home far, far away from home. Sorry, that phrase confused me for a second. Interior grow bed, designed for use exclusively inside regulated habitat modules. The interior grow bed is more compact than the outdoor version and features a hydroponic nutrient delivery system. Modification station. Where the standard fabricator automatically rearranges raw materials to form complex devices, the mod station is able to combine complex devices to enhance their function. Most industrial vessels are fitted with a complement of equipment modification stations, which enable engineers to adapt their tools on the fly. To conserve hard drive space, the modification station is excluded by default from most personal emergency blueprint libraries. However, extreme environments such as ocean and desert class planets may necessitate the adaptation of basic survival tools for unanticipated applications. For this reason, access to a mod station is always recommended. Planters and pots. Interior planters come in a variety of configurations, allow for most plant species to be grown in small numbers for decorative or botanical use, or both. Scanner room. This advanced habitat module can transform a small outpost into a burgeoning science and exploration station. A 3D display in the center of the room stores local topographical data. System can scan for and pinpoint particular materials. Remotely controlled drones Scan the area up to 500 meters in range. Wall-mounted camera feed allows for live control of scouting drones. Upgrade console may be used to enhance the module's functions. Solar panel. Yeah. Then water filtration system. The filtration system draws water unfit for human consumption from an external source, automatically splits it into its constituent parts, and outputs consumable liquid water and salts, while disposing of any harmful byproduct. It can be built in any compatible habitat module, but has substantial power requirements. The Altera water filtration system. Any liquid into pure, refreshing, pH-balanced water. Yes, sir. Any liquid. Alright. Air pumps can be used to pipe breathable air to a remote location. That's, yeah. We read that one already. Jukebox, listen to soothing tunes by Altera's best musical artists while you work. Speaking of which, we gotta reinstall our jukebox now. A mobile battery-powered LED light, which provides low-level lighting in a 360-degree area and can be attached to most surfaces. Nice. Mineral detector. Using a complex blend of electromagnetic field transmission and beta decay detection, the mineral detector is capable of identifying nearby resources and approximating distance. Two antennae emit an advanced pattern of waves to detect specific materials for mining. An ultra-bright display visually communicates distance to the target resource. Proximity alarms add an extra layer of information for finite spatial positioning. Pathfinder tool. Place nodes to mark your path. Retrace your steps with ease. Alright. Bioreactor. On planets where organic matter is plentiful but sunlight is not, a reliable bioreactor will frequently prove the most efficient power solution. May be installed in any multipurpose habitat room. Chemically composts organic materials, converting them into energy over time. Accepts all plant matter from seeds and spores to moldy fruits and vegetables. Can also process animal matter, fat, muscle, eggs, etc., and some organic waste products. Energy production is proportionate to the calories in the organic matter. The bioreactor. Totally organic. Alright. And then the last two, vehicles. Prawn Suit Mark III, the pressure reactive waterproof nanosuit. Oh, I never realized what prawn suit stood for. Pressure reactive waterproof nanosuit is a range of mechs designed to protect the pilot from extreme environments. The Mark III is the latest iteration and has so far only been rolled out by Altera for their own high-value phasegate-related operations. Suit is fully insulated from the outside environment. Powerful hydraulic limbs allow for manipulation of objects and powered traversal of the environment. Rear-mounted thrusters provide maneuverability in low-gravity environments. A range of modifications are available to facilitate resource extraction and enhance exploration. The prawn suit. It's got you covered. And then our beautiful new Sea Truck. Sea Truck is an advanced underwater vehicle with attachable modular cabins for maximum adaptability in the field. Main cabin. A small and nimble when unencumbered by additional modules. The main cabin alone is comparable in speed to the Seamoth. Okay. Wide reinforced glass viewing window provides excellent forward visibility while at the helm. Retractable helm person's chair, no expense spared. Unlike the larger Cyclops submarine, the Sea Truck does not support the addition of internal modules like fabricators. However, it can be upgraded to enhance its speed, towing power, and crush depth, amongst other things. Rating. Speed variable depending on cargo. Crush depth, 150 meters, upgradable. Power, two times replaceable power cells. Upgrade module slots, 4. Persons, 1+. Additional modules. Bespoke cargo modules can be attached to the rear of the main cabin, providing a range of powerful benefits. Available modules include fabricators, docking stations, habitations, sections, and, of course, plenty of storage. Additional cargo modules reduce the Sea Truck's speed, maneuverability, and power efficiency. Additional modules can be jettisoned directly from the main cockpit controls to enable exploration of tight spaces or in case of emergency. The Sea Truck. Competing products are trucking hell. Alright. So there we go. We finally made it through all of our reading. Oh, okay. Never mind. That's... Yeah, they're not new. I just haven't been to them yet, I guess. Okay, reading is done. Now we're going to make our way to the distress signal. That one. The Architect's Sanctuary. But first, jukebox. So we need 2 titanium. And we'll put it in the control room again. Right about there should be fine. Perfect. Play, turn that way the heck down. There we go, 10. 10 is fine. Okay, and then it's like 1 copper, 1 thing for speaker, yeah? Yeah. Okay, you just can't rotate the speaker, I guess. It's so friggin' loud. Like, it's only at 10%. Why are you so loud? There we go. Okay, so let's just eat that. We might as well before it decays. We got a bunch of water on us. We can put some of that away. Yeah, not a bad idea. Okay, so I guess we can put one of the cured peepers away too. That little boy is gonna grow and we're gonna have food from there. This is going to be turned into the primary living space, I think. Like bed area and all that. I don't know yet. We'll see. Either way. We've got, I think, everything we need to get going. And go check out that distress signal finally. Let's go move the story forward a little. Whoa. I don't even think I, like, really looked at this area at all when I was here last time. When I accidentally got so close. Oh. Have I checked that out, I wonder? Oh, yeah, I did. I remember this now. Suppose it wouldn't hurt to take a few of these. Where? Oh my god, it's so far away. I hate how loud those are. Maybe I didn't check this one out? I thought I did. I either didn't or I just missed that. Oh, we could use a little bit of this quartz. Yeah, no, I really hate how loud they are. It terrifies me every time. Where the heck? No. There we go. Just down. Looks like I gotta get on the other side here somewhere. Maybe the other side. The other side. No? Oh my god, dude. You're so loud. It's scary. I don't like it. Okay, still just a lot of down. Okay, out here probably? Yeah, this is probably where I found it. Arctic Sanctuary. Oh yeah, there it is. I see it. I'll probably grab some table coral while we're here too, actually. Is that it? Whoa, wait. Oh, I thought I saw a green flash over there, but...
Warning, maximum depth reached.
Let's
Hull damage
not.
imminent.
Oh, what is this? Just more sea truck fragments. Excuse me. I really want other modules. Give me that. Okay, there it is. Okay, let's move the truck over a bit. Now that we have located it. Oh, shit. Okay. It's like, wait a minute.
Warning, maximum depth reached.
Yes,
Hull
I know.
damage imminent.
Alright, there we go. Still just sea truck fragments. Like, will it just say sea truck fragment? Or will it tell me it's... Yeah, no, it'll probably tell me it's a specific module, right? Oh, okay. Where are we going? Oh, okay, we're going this way. Got it. We made the rebreather, right? Yeah, okay. Beautiful.
Sanctuary power critical.
Hello? Is someone there?
In a manner of speaking.
In a manner of speaking.
We're running out of time.
That voice sounds so familiar.
What is all this?
Seeking emergency storage medium.
I can help you better if you show yourself.
If we could show ourselves, we would not need storage.
You mean you don't have a physical presence? Are you one of them? An architect?
Storage medium identified.
We will be lost unless we find a new host. Can you help?
Can you use my PDA for storage?
You are not with the group from before. Your cybernetic components bear their signal.
Altera? No, my equipment is, borrowed.
It will have to do.
It'll have to do. I'll grab those on the way out.
How long have you been stored here?
Longer than hoped.
Warning. Sanctuary power critical.
Our data can be downloaded from the terminal. We may speak more once the transfer is completed.
Yes, okay. Hurrying.
No. Got a little ahead of myself there. Oops. Alright, so let's do this. This I've already seen. This is about as far as I've seen. I've really not seen much more than this.
Storage medium accepted. Brace for transfer.
Brace? Ah! Ah! What's happening?
Transfer.
Oh!
Transfer complete.
How do you feel?
Why do you sound like you're inside my head?
The facility identified hospitable capacity within your cerebral cortex.
You are in my head? I offered you my PDA! Get out!
Oh no. Does your kind perceive a boundary between cybernetic and organic components?
My mind is not a component.
You sound
Yeah, it
angry.
is.
We will allow you a moment to process.
Don't you go silent on me. Hello?
It's xenobiology.
This isn't happening. This is not happening. That's the explanation. It's not happening.
It's not happening. I'm sorry, love. I think it is. I'm fairly certain that, yeah, this is happening. Alright, let's grab these cubes on our way out. We've already scanned one, right? Yeah? Yeah. Facility don't need power no more. I will be taking it. Thank you very much. Alright. So I wonder what the next step is going to be. I think I remember something from when the game was still in development that suggested something about possibly building them a body. Not sure if that ended up remaining the case, or if they may have changed that. Still just sea truck fragments. Disappointing. Oh god. We're getting deep now. Okay, definitely not gonna... what was that? Oh, that was that, I think. Oh, I don't like that. I don't even know what it is, and I don't like it. We're gonna go back up. I was hoping maybe I might be lucky and spot some diamonds down here, but I'm not seeing anything. Where's the sea truck? There it is. You know what I should try doing? Whoa.
We understand this arrangement is undesirable to you.
Interesting.
You're not real. Go away.
Then we require a suitable body for transfer.
Why do you keep saying we? How many of you are there?
One of us and all of us. We do not think of ourselves as individual, distinct.
Why don't you start by telling me who you are?
You may append your seed code to my species designation. Please call me Al-An.
My whole life I've been dying to meet a sapient spacefaring alien up close, and you're telling me your name is Alan?
Is it insufficient?
No, it's fine. It's perfect. Where are you from, Alan?
Alan.
Your kind calls us architects.
The precursor race. But what are you doing here?
That is a long story. Perhaps you will prefer to focus on the construction of a new storage medium to which I may transfer.
Yes. Fine, absolutely. How do we get you out of my head?
I have added the information to your data bank. You will need to find the necessary components.
Any idea where I can find them?
It is unclear. I have been disconnected from my network for so long I cannot locate the call.
Alright, that it? So yeah, let's read these before they start getting out of hand. So, alien robot. This device is of alien origin, although its design is relatively simple. Oh yeah, this is just the same as the first game. So like, basically, it's a low threat level. It doesn't look like it's designed to, like, deter intruders. It basically, it repairs. It's a little repair bot. And it's minimalist and very power efficient. So it can just go forever, basically. That's what all that says. This is new, though. Architect Containment Cube. While advanced human civilization has attempted for centuries to develop successful whole brain emulation techniques, it appears that the architect race has built a platform for accomplishing this holy grail of life extension technology. Physically, the containment cube appears to be comprised of a redundant array of quantum holographic storage layers supporting a hyperdense capacity of 35 bits per electron. The energy field that feeds a suspended animated cube also serves to power the operating software, allowing the intelligence and storage to maintain consciousness throughout the storage period. Once a stored consciousness has been transferred out of the cube, the component parts will become inert. Without witnessing and carefully observing the backup process, it is difficult to ascertain how the transfer works and whether or not the process is truly lossless. Yeah. Which is a disconcerting thought. If that transfer process is not lossless, it means you're losing part of your self and consciousness every time you do a transfer. And that's yeah, a disconcerting notion. No, not that one. This one. A bunch of those in there. Perfect. We're looking pretty good. Boom. We're gonna want to switch out some batteries here. No, not like that. Not yet. There we go. Do that. And I guess we can just do. Yeah, we can do the flashlight one. Might as well. Might as well get that charging. Okay, and then, like, pretty much the next thing I want to do... Let's go look at that map again. Where was that? Alien data? No. Oh, wait. Architect storage media. While we have evolved beyond physical attachment, it is traditional to navigate space-time in conjunction with mobile biomechanical storage media, altered and evolved over time to serve the inhabitants' needs. While it is possible to transfer between media at will, there is some comfort and prestige in improving a body over time. We have settled on a popular format for these media, though there are exceptions. It is a heavily modified version of our pre-civilized bodies. It provides good mobility, easy adaptation, and is easy to fix. In case of disaster, we can back up our data patterns to a sanctuary site for later retrieval. Storage in this fashion is safe, provided consistent power supply. However, unique perspectives and traits which arose from the interplay with the original medium are lost. It is like a factory reset. It is recommended individuals be restored to a compatible medium as soon as possible. Such hollow vessels may be fast grown from seed using specialized blueprints and materials. While it is technically possible for an individual to copy their data in order to duplicate themselves ad infinitum, such behavior is considered beyond rude, and any self-respecting architect would resolve such a circumstance by immediately deleting themselves. Alright. That's a fun one. There we go, maps. So this was Kappa mining site, I think? Or was this Kappa? I think that one was Kappa. I've blanked on it now. Okay, yeah, that one's Kappa. Or is that Kappa? Okay, so that is basically attached to Delta Station. So yeah, like we need to go slightly southwest, like the southwest edge of Delta Station. And I think that's what we're gonna do now. So that's Delta Station. Because yeah, it looks like the mining facility is on the southwest edge of the island that Delta Station is on. And I want to check out that mining facility because I want diamonds. I'm really hoping we can find them there. Unless that spot where I found diamonds that I couldn't figure out how to get to was the frickin' mining station. That would be annoying. Oh, you can't take the sea truck above the surface like you could before. I'm assuming that's just another regular sea truck part. Oh, I don't like the noises. I don't like the noises at all. So this is basically the southwestern edge as far as I can tell. Oh. Okay. Hi. Ugh. I hate it. Yeah, this is pretty much the southwestern edge here. So, I'm thinking there must be... Oh my god, dude. Stop it. Let's just repair that a little bit. We'll have a look around. So yeah, that seemed to be suggesting, from the map, if I'm correct, that it's at the southwestern edge of the island. This looks like the most southwestern edge that I can get to. But I'm not seeing any conceivable way up. Is there perhaps an underwater entrance to this mining site? Let me take a quick peek down here. You know, like, oh. We've got lights. This could be leading to something. Oh, it's the... Oh, yes. Was that Habitat Builder? Yeah. Yes. We have found a thing. Please tell me there's oxygen in here. Hello? Red featherfish. Oh, I really hope there's oxygen to be had in here. Okay, well there's some. That's something. Okay, give me this.
Signal
Yes.
uploaded to PDA.
Moon pool. Fucking A, dude. Okay, you're just another red one. Cool. Yeah, I'm hyped. I'm real hyped about that. Oh, you're a grub. Ooh, see? Oh my god, there's like docking modules now? That's cool. I'm gonna die down here. Wait, what's this? Oh my god, diamonds. Yes. That is precisely what I wanted. Oh my god. That's scary. Okay. Let's figure out oxygen here, because we're gonna die. I need to go back up to my sea truck. I need to bring it closer to down here. Yeah, I can bring the sea truck all the way down here. Let's do that. Oh, shit. Okay, I did start recording. For a second, I was like, did I even start recording? Okay, let's do it. It was like straight down here, yeah? Yeah. Heck yeah. Oh my god. Stop it. Will it squeeze through here, I wonder? Oof. Not like that. Maybe sideways? Nope. Okay. Fine. This is good enough. This is a much closer source of oxygen. And actually, you know what? Before we go any further, we're going to end the episode there. And we will explore this place and hopefully find ourselves some more diamonds in the next episode. Thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye.